What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Smoking and Grilling with me, AB.
And Carly Ann.
Hey, there you go. She can tell you better than I can tell you. Listen, today I'm getting ready to show you guys, because I know you guys have already seen that thumbnail. You read that title. We getting ready to do a Texas-style chili, and guess what? We're not going to do it with no beans, folks. Hey, with that being said, we finna go over these ingredients, and we finna get it. Okay, so look, we're going to get right into it.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to have you can just cut those down.
Okay.
Into like the size that you did that little test cut. I like that right there. That'll be good. So you take care of that. And for me, I'm gonna put some heat underneath here. I'm gonna start browning this beef. Now, what I'm using right now, this is an 80-20. Do you ever make these on your own? You ever make chili?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
So I want you to tell me, like, do I make it the way you guys make it? All right, so listen, I'm gonna do this. Let me do it like that. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start adding this right now. That's the passion for this this chili we making right here. So look, I'm gonna let you. Right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it form a little crust. I was just breaking it this way.
Okay.
We're gonna let it, cook a little bit more. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. I like the crust. That's where the flavor comes from. Okay, so look, we're gonna start adding the dry ingredients, and then I want you to go ahead and start breaking them up, okay?
Chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, and chili powder, and paprika. And then I am gonna go in and break these up, but I don't know why we're using this, because in my kitchen, we use one of these, just a meat masher. And it works really easy to get all these ingredients.
Now, you know what? I got that from some subscribers. I just wanted to, I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably got about 50 of those. Now, you wanna know the real reason why I got you in here? Because look, you the master baker, and I've been making cornbread. I'm sure you can show me something about. After what I learned from you for that Halloween video that we just did, I'm sure you finna make a bomb looking I know it's gonna taste good, but I know the cornbread gonna look fire too.
Delicious and cute.
Hey, you know what I love? The fact that I use the words fire, and you tell me delicious and what?
Cute.
And cute.
Everything
Got it.
has to look cute.
That's right. Okay, so look, this is my level up. Now look, this is completely optional,
Okay.
but this right here gives it a whole lot of flavor too.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on here. Remember, I put that salt on there, and I use Creole Kick because it's low in sodium. And when you put a little salt with it, it just wakes it up. That way, for people like myself that's watching our salt intake, we can control it. There you go. Now look, I want you guys to come in there. Look at the color of that right there. If that doesn't say chili to you, I don't know what will. When I think about crock pot, I think about dump and go. It really wasn't a dump and go in the beginning because we had to do that, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and address this part. We didn't put the onions in there. I did that purposely. Sometimes I put them in there if I want to cook them down to get the flavor in there, but because this is going to cook for about 4 hours inside of here, I'm going to let them get soft inside of this, right? And release everything in there. So I'm going to get you to help me a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to take it. There you go. Oh, yeah.
Every last drop.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Right.
And while AB finishes up his chili, I'm gonna start on our cornbread. So I have a cast iron skillet that I am gonna turn on medium heat, and then I'm gonna add about 1/4 cup of baking grease just to melt down, and then move over while this melts to making our cornbread. And while our grease is heating up, I'm gonna start on our cornbread. So I'm just gonna whisk up 2 eggs.
Look, meanwhile, while you do that, I'm going to go ahead, since we got the ground beef in here, and it's all seasoned up, I'm going to go ahead and add, all of my tomatoes.
Before I forget, we definitely have to turn the oven on. So you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees.
You know what, that's something that I overlook, especially when I'm filming. You know what, I always forget that part.
It's easily forgotten. And then once I've mixed my eggs, I'm gonna add in my baking soda, sugar, and salt. I'm just gonna whisk this up just a little bit just to get it combined. And then I'm going to switch over to a spatula and add my Self Rising corn flour.
Nice. Now talk to me about the consistency that you like.
You want kind of a thick consistency. But once I get this a little bit mixed, I have my buttermilk that I'm gonna add in as well. And then mix this until it's well combined.
I'm gonna reach across you, sorry.
Go
Now
ahead.
look, I wanna talk about these onions. If I didn't really address this earlier, I just want you guys to see it. Again, you can cook them in here with this to soften them up. But for me, they're gonna be in here for about 3 hours, right? We want all of the flavors to release. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add something like this, and I like a little onion. I'm gonna save some back for everybody that wanna put some in their individual bowl. But this is it right here. Now, this recipe right here, I probably should have doubled it, meaning, well, the reason being, I usually put beans in mine. But because I might have overthought it, not even giving you guys a chance to ask if you like beans.
I love beans in mine.
Man, I wish I knew. I should have got the beans.
We'll have to do it next time.
You know what I mean? Next time, though, for sure.
Yes.
But I can say this. Read the comments. Everybody, I want you guys to let us know down in the comment section below. Do you guys have yours? Does chili have beans or without? That's like a great debate.
Yes. I'll debate with you. But something also to note is a boxed corn mix is not gonna hurt you. You can touch up a boxed corn mix too, but this is gonna give you a really crispy edge and a nice fluffy center to make it really good to go with chili.
I'm just gonna move this around, you know, to put some coating on the side.
You don't want anything to stick to the sides. You want all that cornbread for yourself. So putting it up on the side just keeps it from sticking to the sides.
Right. Now.
And then I will go ahead and add my mix.
Now, you know that trick that you showed me how you went up on the side right there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you this, will that work on here? Because we just put the bacon fat on the side?
Well, the fat is gonna be too liquidy to kind of roll up on the sides. And you're not leveling it off. So a nice fluffy top isn't gonna hurt anybody in this case.
You know what, I guess I'm eager to learn, you know, to show what I learned, that's all.
Yeah.
But I got it, if it don't apply to this, don't worry, I'm gonna do something that I do that and we're gonna have a nice even something.
So once our oven's hot enough, we're gonna add this to our oven and let it bake for about 20 minutes or until the toothpick comes out clean. All right, our oven is to temp, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this. And then we'll bake this for about 20 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean and the top is golden brown.
All right, so look, I'm gonna ask you, are you gonna use a timer there or are you gonna talk to my buddy Alex?
Hey Alexa, will you set a timer for 20 minutes?
Okay, so look, now I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Look, of course the cornbread is gonna be done long before the chili is, right? So we'll just reheat that. But right now I'm finna set a timer on here. I'm gonna set this on high. We power up, we go to high, and I'm gonna set a timer for 4 hours. And that's it. Okay, so look, we 4 hours in, haven't opened this up one time, and normally, I'll tell everybody this right here. If you did not already know that, if you looking, meaning if you taking this off and you looking and stirring and all of that, you're not cooking, right? So what I've learned is, when you take this off of here and you stir and whatever, and you put this back, a crock pot is made to form heat in the inside, so it takes about 30 minutes. So anytime you open this up and say you had 2 hours left, you might as well add another 30 minutes onto that, so it's 2.5 hours. I'm gonna let you do the honors and you can open that up.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It smells so good.
This is the way I eat my chili.
This is the way Papa eats his chili too.
And he eats his that way also. This I do know. So, let's take this. Oh, let's go ahead and address this elephant in the room.
Yeah.
This right here should have been this thick.
Yep.
Now I want you guys, here, I'll do it like this so you guys can see it. Should have been that thick. I used my 12 inch, which I probably should have used my 8 inch, you know, for this, or even my 10 inch. We'd have got a little height.
Yep.
Or tell you what, we could have doubled the recipe. But we're gonna do something a little bit more unique. So now I want you to come over here. Just stick that in the center. Let's just get a print. I'm just gonna take this. Now I'm gonna clean this off. We're gonna use this to kind of lift that and set this in the inside. So we're gonna put the cornbread on the bottom, we're gonna put the chili on top, and then we're gonna go ahead and have you do the honors.
Perfect.
Okay, so I just kind of like went around like this. You know what I mean? We'll get underneath it. Just work our way. This is not like the flattest, but check it out. We got that. Thank you. Let's work over here a little bit. You know what I mean? So we'll just drop this in like this. You can go ahead and do the honors. Now look, I brought this right here thinking we was gonna have a whole lot of chili. this might be too big. You know what I mean? So we'll just put this here.
Okay.
Let me look around. I had something.
Gonna get a good scoop.
I talk about on my channel a lot about things making your mouth water. But what you just did right there, that right there did it for me.
And it's messy how you like it.
Okay. Hey, but you know what? It's real.
Yes.
So look, you probably was laughing when we were talking about using this small bowl, but that right there, that'll be perfect. So let's go ahead and dress it up now.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this, you did a great job.
Thank you.
You know, like this is my favorite part, right? So now I just put a little bit on here like that.
Okay.
I don't mind if it gets around on the table a little bit. I just want to taste some pepper, when I put it on top. When I put it in my mouth. All right, so look, we're not gonna double dip. I'll let you have that. I'm just gonna go in here and get me a piece.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Look, but the whole thing is, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna go down here and get some of that. Ooh, some of that cornbread. You see that right there?
So good.
That's me. All right, cheers.
That's really good.
I know. Oh man. I gotta hurry up and make me a bowl now. That's good.
Now in Texas, this bowl would be a lot bigger.
Oh, for sure. Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm so tired of hearing people talk about, hey, everything is bigger in Texas. Hey, we gonna represent California. Listen, you are here right now. But speaking of that, I'm so glad you and your family came out.
Thank you.
And,
I'm too.
Hey, listen, you blessed me with some real pro tips. I promise you hey, I'm trying to get you to watch my channel too.
Yes.
So look, I'm gonna do a few things, but you're gonna see some of you, on my channel, like them pro tips you gave, which is like out of sight. Hey, speaking of that, let everybody know out there in camera land, you know what I mean? Let them know, talk to them.
Yes, y'all definitely need to come check out Charlie Ann's Heavenly Cakes. I'll teach you all the tips and techniques for baking the perfect cake and changing the world one cake at a time while doing it.
Oh, you know what? I like that. And then you know what? I like the fact that you, your age and what you do. That right there tells me, and I don't mean no disrespect about that, anybody watching that, if you can do it and have that kind of attention to detail, I think it'd be fire. You know what I mean? They can definitely, replicate that. So with that being said, let me just take this time to say thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and tell everybody out there that it's a channel out here that's
Simplifying these recipes
and taking the mystery out of cooking. And with that being said, you guys, I'm out. Peace.